So that's just simply what is happening. Sitting, watching, wondering, listening. Just this. And calling whatever is happening just this. Or calling it God. Or calling it awareness. Or calling it consciousness. Or calling it the mind. And believing that there's a you who is this, who is what is happening, is this. Thinking you are awareness, there's a you who is this, or the absence of those thoughts is just simply this. And whatever is happening, thinking that there is a you who is this, or the absence of those thoughts or beliefs is equally just this. It's already not two. Whatever is happening, beliefs, thoughts, just fall like rain, innocently. Even the suggesting that it happens innocently is already innocently happening, as is thinking it isn't. Believing this is not innocently happening, there's a doer, is already undoable. It's already uncontrollable. Thinking there is a control, that there's a you able to control something, or the absence of the thought or belief that there's a you able to control something, is already uncontrollable. Just happens. Believing that there's a you who can control this is this. That's what's happening. Thinking there's no you able to control this is equally just this. And this may change. Feeling or believing that there is a you able to do this, or who is doing this, or not, is simply what's happening. And whatever is happening, or not happening, just this. We can call this God, or we can call it awareness, or consciousness, or the mind. It doesn't matter. Giving this names is this. Calling this or labeling this or not labeling this is simply this already. Thinking or believing that there is a you who is this, or that there is separation or no separation, is already not two. Thinking or believing that there is two is already not two. The belief and the thought there is two or not is just simply innocently happening. And there's no way out, as there's already no you doing this. Thinking that there's a you doing this or not is equally just this. It doesn't matter. Thinking that there's a you able to control this, or that there's something which is controlling you, is this. Suggesting that there's a you able to control this and giving it a try, really trying to control this, is this. It's similar. Wanting to see this, or wanting to find this, or wanting to control this is simply this already. That's what's happening. Thinking there's a you able to control this, or this is controlling you, is just simply this. Thinking that there's something which has made me, which is bigger, which is behind this, which is God. So God created me, or awareness created me, is just simply this. Thinking you are awareness, or you are God, or you are just this, is simply this, or the absence of those thoughts or beliefs. It's just simply, innocently, what's happening. And again, even saying it's innocently, effortlessly happening is already just this. There's just no way out. Whatever is happening or not is already not too. Thinking or feeling there's a separated me or not is already just full on this. It's just what's happening, full on. Thinking, feeling, there's a me, and this is this. Thinking there's a me and the mind, which I can control, is already just simply this. Or the absence of those thoughts or beliefs. Thinking there's no me or no mind, and there's just this, is simply this already. And there's nothing wrong with whatever's happening. Thinking that it is wrong, or that one is wrong and the other is right, is innocently this already. Thinking that teachers are wrong and that non-dualists are right is innocently this. And this may change. Thinking that teachers are right and non-dualists are wrong is just simply this. Thinking that there are non-dualists and teachers is innocently this. Dividing this into a this and a that is just simply this already. Just what's happening. Creating division or seeing division or feeling separated or thinking or believing that there's a me separated from this is already not two. It's innocently full on just this already. And thinking or believing there's a thing called the mind and there's a thing called me is this. Just what's happening. And believing that I can control the mind and trying to control the mind is simply what's happening. There's no way out. And there's nothing wrong with the idea or belief that there is a you able to control this. It's just simply whatever is happening. Calling this or the mind or awareness or consciousness is this. And the identifying with this or not is equally just this. Or the absence of identifying with this is already just simply this. Identifying, not identifying, thinking or believing there's separation or feeling that there's a separated me and a thing called mind or a thing called God or a thing called awareness is innocently this already. It's already not two. Feeling you made it, you are free of the mind, is just this. Having the thought or belief, I am free of this, is this already. Calling this the mind or calling this or awareness or consciousness or God is just simply this. And anything may happen. Feeling free, feeling bound, feeling controlled, thinking there is control, thinking that there's something which I can control, or the opposite is just simply innocently and effortlessly just this already. There's just simply no way out of whatever is happening. Saying there's no way out of whatever is happening is already just simply this. It's done. Already. Feeling that there's something happening to me is this. Not having the feeling that it's happening to me or for me is equally just this. Just what's happening. And liking one or the other, or none, or not being interested, or being interested, is just simply effortlessly this already. Whatever ever is happening is this. Whatever's happening is not a thing. Sitting, talking, wondering what this is all about is not a thing. And at the same time, it's completely everything. Thinking there's a you and the mind is just full on this. Believing there's a you able to get free of the mind is just full on this. And this may change. Thinking there's a thing called mind, or thinking there's a thing called this, which I can get, which I can know, which I can find, which I can control, or not, or which is controlling me, or which is making me, or which is making me suffering, is this already. All assumptions, conclusions, beliefs, thoughts are falling like rain. Even saying they are falling like rain is just simply this. And the liking of this is already just this. The hearing of these words and the resonating, so-called, with these words is innocently happening. There's already no one behind this doing the resonating, doing the liking, doing the finding. And thinking there is equally just this. Innocently, effortlessly. So whatever is happening or not, it's just simply this, and this is not a thing. And at the same time, it's completely everything. And thinking or believing you are nothing, being everything, is this. Thinking that there is a you who is this, is this. And thinking there's no you, being this, is equally just this. Feeling that there's a you, being this, or not. Thinking or believing that there's a you, being, who's here, who's being, is this already. There's just no way out. Thinking there's a you in a certain type of state is this. Just what's happening. Thinking there's only being, or there's only this, is this already. Just simply this. And this may change. Thinking or feeling that separation is already not separated. It's just full on this. Feeling separated is just full on separated. Feeling separated. Thinking there's separation is just full on thinking there's separation. Whatever ever is happening is just innocently, effortlessly this already. Even the suggesting it is this. This is it. And liking these words or not, or thinking it's totally bizarre, is just simply this already. And the love or the resonating for these words or these suggestions, or thinking that there's someone who knows this, who found this, who got this, who have seen this, who have reached this, or who have realized this, is this. Thinking there are people who have realized the ultimate truth is already just simply this, and there's no way out, and this may change. Thinking there is separation, or separated people or speakers who have found something, and I also want to get that. I want to see that there's just this. I want to control the mind, or I don't want to control the mind, or I think there's a mind who's controlling me, and I want to be free of that control, and I think I will manage. All that is just simply, innocently, and effortlessly just full on this already. Thinking, believing, wondering, wanting, longing, it all is just simply this, innocently and effortlessly, as is this suggestion, just what's happening, as is the liking, as is the loving, just simply this already, just this, whatever ever is happening. And calling this the mind, or calling this a story, or calling this thoughts, or calling this concepts, or calling this beliefs, or calling this awareness, or bubblegum, is all just this already. Giving this a name is this. There's already no one doing just this. Just this doesn't mean anything. Thinking it's meaningful is this already. Thinking it's meaningless is equally just this. Whatever is happening is not a thing. There are no things. Thinking there are things is not a thing. It's just this. And this is nothing, and at the same time, it's completely everything. Whatever is happening, thoughts, beliefs, ideas, concepts, calling it concepts, thoughts, ideas, is just simply this. The naming, the labeling, the wanting, the trying, the not trying, the feeling I get it, the feeling I lost it, I'm close, I'm very close now. All that is just simply this already.